What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Hailing Pain, aka HP, or you can just call me Illuminati because these shotgun bullets go all through your body. I'm going to be playing with the Bulldog. Yes, the best shotgun in the game. If you didn't already know, there's not really a close second, but if I had to choose, I'd say the FP6. That's just my own personal opinion. Some people say the TAC-12, but your boy can't even really use that. And look at that, jumping out of the way, and my boy Wolfie got me. You already know Wolfie does that work. And I told you guys, if you guys remember, I think my second to last video, I said he was going to be in the next Avengers 2. I'm telling you, Wolfie's going to be in there. So when you spot him, make sure you remember who told you. So that's inside access already. Look at that. But today I just want to talk to you guys about Kevin Love going to the Cleveland Cavaliers in basketball, NBA. If you don't really watch basketball, then you might still find this interesting. Kevin Love is going to Cleveland to join Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Excuse me right there. So people keep saying like the pressure's on Kevin Love and whatnot, but I don't understand. LeBron James, the pressure should definitely be on him, because if they don't win this year, how does that look for him? He's always had a stacked team now that I see. The one time he didn't have a good team, or I'm not even gonna say a good team. The team was decent. The team just wasn't stacked. He took them to the finals and they got swept. I mean, much appreciation. He took them to the finals. He was their team, but he's gonna join. He has Kyrie, one of the top 5 best point guards arguably in the league, and Kevin Love, without a doubt, one of the best big men, and then LeBron James, like the best player in the league. So, and you're gonna tell me that he doesn't always have a stacked team? I'm like, come on, this is like looking like a fantasy draft right now, and like a 2K, or throw it all the way back to NBA Live, just fantasy draft. It seems somewhat ridiculous to me that people could still even consider him like a great player, like one of the best ever. Okay, wait, let me take that back. He's definitely one of the best ever, but you can't call him the greatest because he's just had too much support. You know what I mean? It's not like he's ever really had to do something. It's not really like he did anything by himself, and when he did, he didn't win. I respected him when he was in Cleveland before he went to Miami. That's when he used to be one of my favorite players. But I just feel like he took the cheap way out. And even in Miami, I did somewhat like him a little bit because I could understand it because he wanted to win. But now you go back to Cleveland. This is not the way to go back to Cleveland. If you were just playing with Kyrie, that's fine with me. But then you bring Kevin Love too. Like, seriously, man, that's like a new big 3. Like, what are you hopping from big 3 to big 3? Come on, that's not all that fair to the league, and it's just not all that fair to other people. But I have a prediction: they are not going to win the NBA Finals, and we will be hearing about him on SportsCenter, unfortunately, for a very, very long time when they get kicked out of the playoffs. Okay, I'm not really sure what team's gonna kick them out. I don't have that type of foresight, but they're gonna get kicked out. They are. I just know it. I can feel it. You know what I mean? But I just don't understand why he would do a move, a move like that. You think he'd want to just play by himself, and what people don't understand is, sure, he'll put up the numbers, you know what I mean? But it's a whole lot easier to put up numbers when you have good players on your team. Why? Because you have to worry about those other players. You can't always double team LeBron because you can't leave Kyrie open. You can't leave him unguarded, or you can't leave Kevin Love unguarded. How are you going to double team? You're going to have a great defense. You know what I mean? It just makes a whole lot harder when you have actual 2 other star players on your team, because you can't really double team. You can't help play defense. So all that goes into a factor of, it's not just pure statistics. So if you just go by pure statistics, I'm sure he'll probably put up pretty good numbers because he's LeBron. He always does. He's a freak of nature. But it's in terms of difficulty, it's not that hard because they have to worry about other people as well. Like when Adrian Peterson in football, people like back when he almost came close to breaking the rushing yards in a year for a running back. He pretty much was a monster. Everybody knew in the stadium that they were going to run the ball, and they run blitzed all game, all day long, and he still got those yards. That is remarkable. Like, they already know that you're going to get the ball, and they still couldn't stop you. That's truly amazing right there. So, it's not like he had a great quarterback where they had to be like, we gotta watch the pass too. If we pay too much attention to him, he didn't have Tom Brady on his team. Tom Brady gonna sling a touchdown? No, you know what I mean? That's just what I think. What do you guys think about Kevin Love going to the Cleveland? Do you guys think it'll be a good match? Okay, it's gonna be a good match because Kevin Love is a good player. I know Kyrie's not all that happy about it because now he's definitely taking a backseat. He went from being the main guy to the number 3 guy probably because let's face it, Kevin Love is definitely better than him, and LeBron. Come on, we already know he's better than him. And Kyrie never really had a pass in the NBA like that because he was the team. Now he's going to have to put up assists as well and distribute the ball. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's all going to play out and whatnot. I actually, yeah, that's why I don't think they're going to actually win the finals. It's just because of all that. The dynamics don't seem to be off. I mean, together for me, like, they just seem to be off. But that's just my personal opinion. Like, I like to watch basketball and study it. Even though you guys might hear me talk about on my channel a few NBA things, I actually don't really like the NBA all that much. I prefer watching college basketball. March Madness is way more, interesting to me. I just like the emotion, Like, I feel like in the NBA, they don't really care as much. They just care about getting paid. But that's just my personal beliefs, just, maybe it could be like a little bit of conspiracy, a little bit, who knows. But look at that, my boy Cujo Wolfie, aka Wolfie, saved my life right there. Even though he died and he didn't kill anybody, let me tell you how he saved my life. He distracted that guy from shooting at me. So shout out to you, Wolfie. What up? But pretty much it's coming to the end of my video, guys. I go like 50-6. It's not my best gameplay, but it's still pretty good gameplay with a shotgun and a bulldog, especially since they backed out towards the beginning. I couldn't really get all the kills I wanted. But make sure you guys leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. It'll really help the channel grow. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already. And that's pretty much it, guys. HP out.